We have offered, at the French request, very limited strategic tactical support, the provision of 2 C-17 planes. We have, as the Prime Minister and the Foreign Secretary have confirmed, there'll be no British forces involved in a combat role at all. We've been concerned alongside the international community about the situation in northern Mali for some time. The northern part of Mali is controlled by Al-Qaeda and other terrorist organisations, and that poses a potential direct threat to the UK and regional instability. We're working with the United Nations, where there have been 2 resolutions, and the African Union and ECOWAS, which is the African Regional Organisation, to provide both an immediate and a long-term sustainable solution to the challenge that is faced in Mali.
When you talk about the involvement of Al-Qaeda, are we therefore seeing a sort of Afghanistan in miniature in Africa?
Well, it's not as simple as that, I'm afraid. It's immensely complicated. There are both Islamic terrorist organisations in the northern part of Mali. There are also other groups called the Tuareg, who are the typical nomadic tribal group from that part of the Mali. So there needs to be both an immediate security military solution, but also longer-term political solutions. And the 2 tracks are running alongside each other, but you have to have security before you can put a political situation in place. And ultimately, we must replace the existing civilian government in Mali once we've restored the territorial integrity of Mali with a democratically elected government.
Isn't it the same story, though, referring back to Afghanistan again, in this sense that the army there, their own troops, are not, well, not very good at it, not very well trained, not really up to doing the work themselves?
Well, you're certainly correct in the fact that the Malian army haven't been able to keep the territorial integrity of Mali, and they have required assistance from outside to provide them with training, and also the French to push back the Islamic fundamentalists. But ultimately there must be a regional solution to this under the auspices of the 2 UN resolutions, the last one which was under Chapter 7, which allows military intervention, although the French have gone in at the request of the Malian government. But the only lasting solution has to be a political one, and that's why the political track must run alongside any military immediate solution to the security challenge that the Malian people face.